programmable and being able to be automated. Now, currently, we have this solution to be able to allow for all businesses to combat all of those key monies that we've had in the past and bring them into the future. With that being said, Bitcoin is the solution, and with ZEUSPay, what we allow for businesses to do is allow for businesses to accept Bitcoin and cryptocurrency payments through creating an automated invoice, following that through the blockchain, and being able to do final settlements directly peer-to-peer. That is completely secure, safe, and peer-to-peer, as I said. What we do is we allow businesses to utilize our software to transact between each individual business and consumer, or business and business. Through doing that, we charge a subscription model onto our platform, and we do that all through zero fees, allowing them to basically transact in regards to how others maybe will be at a 1% to a 4% transaction fee. Through adopting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, you can have the security of the blockchain having final settlements within seconds or minutes. And through having additional applications, being able to automate, being able to go through and program additional functions and capabilities into it is key. Throughout 2022, Bitcoin has actually had $68 trillion transacted through final settlements, which is over 3 times the size of the US GDP in 2022. It's taking over the world, and it will be soon the future of payments. QR code's not there, but the predicted growth is really in the learning stage right now. And so being able to go through and have businesses understand how they can allow for this technology to be adopted is key. Deloitte stated that in the next 2 years, 75% of businesses and retailers plan on accepting Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. The market is ripe. The target market size is really where we've focused right now is initially the e-commerce, B2C, so allowing businesses to transact at their e-commerce store or physically at their POS in person at their store. In addition, then being able to go through, we allow for the ability to utilize the Liquid network to go through and allow for B2B payments within a stable coin or transact between businesses of alike. And then finally, we haven't gotten into this, but you can go through and do automated payroll as well through there to pay your employees on a second-by-second basis if you really wanted to. As of right now, I've been the founder. I've been doing all the development throughout the last year and a half. I do have my partner, Delaney. She's been assisting with hiring, going through and onboarding new resellers. And then my sister, she's been doing the social media and some sales operations. Overall, what we're offering here is an e-commerce solution that allows for you to directly accept payments at your store, whether it's through Shopify or WooCommerce, going through creating pay requests and creating invoices to send between businesses, finally collecting at point of sale. And we recently released the Zeus card, which is a debit card on Bitcoin Lightning Network that also can be utilized as a gift card for businesses to then be able to be transacted and paid in Bitcoin. Additionally, in the next few weeks, I'm finishing up my MVP for a Bitcoin ATM that can be hosted for $250. Yep. Overall, there's a ton of different features and capabilities that we've allowed. Liquid assets is one to be able to transact B2B with stable assets. Going through, we have a ton of different plugins to be able to go through and accept payments for tickets, crowd funds, payments. And then we have integrated wallets that you can utilize your own or ours with additional integrations and custom design. If you want, you can reach out and you can give our system a try. I'd love you to have it on the test net. But truly, I believe if we can fix the money, we can fix the world. Bitcoin is that solution, and allow and join ZEUSPay to change in this revolution.
This is something big that you're tackling.
Yeah, absolutely.
And your target are business owners, et cetera.
Correct.
How are you addressing the adoption and the implementation, as well as helping them with their financials, their balance sheets, et cetera? Because there's a whole new level of learning when they're adopting a different fiat. Yeah,
the onboarding process is quite simple. It comes standard out of the box, and you create a simple login, and you can then go through and create an invoice or send it. We also have applications like point of sale that allows for you to just click on a keypad. But you're right, there is an educational purpose to this. And more or less, the sale isn't, this is how you accept Bitcoin. The more of the sale is, why should I accept Bitcoin? And that's really where I think we're really going into this point where there's a lot of curiosity that's going to be had in this ecosystem specifically for businesses on how they can adopt it and how they can leverage it as an additional asset on their balance sheet. Through doing that, we can also make it simple through having integrations with accounting solutions. We have one with QuickBooks right now where you can just export the CSV of all the invoices. And that's really the value of our solution, is being able to track all those invoices and then being able to port it over into your accounting solution.
So I was at Overstock. We were one of the first retailers to accept crypto.
Yeah.
Can you talk through what is it that existing players are not doing correctly that ZEUSPay is enabling to a greater degree?
Yeah, absolutely. So where I see the market really is, you have the big players like Coinbase or BitPay or OpenNode. Every single one of them charges 1% per transaction. If you start talking about companies with billions of dollars transacting with other companies billions of dollars, 1% transaction is not feasible. So being able to go through and leverage this on a subscription type model, just having access to the platform, how we're leveraging it is you're still having a middleman when you're transacting with Coinbase or whatever other platform. Through our system, you're having access to our platform, but you're transacting directly peer-to-peer and not through our central third-party system. So their wallet doesn't even need to be attached in a sense or viewable through our solution, which is not how some of the others are.
And how do you manage pricing of your subscription platform because of that scale and customer?
Yeah, so I see a lot of mom and pop shops being really key early on to adopt it, as well as being able to host Bitcoin ATMs there, which is an additional revenue stream as well. But with that being said, that comes a lot with education, and then also being able to go through, and that's as a small standard fee per year, essentially. And then through doing that, I think going into B2B payments, it would be a percentage of gross annual revenue. So I haven't obviously worked with any yet, but there's the option to go through and allow for businesses to even pay between each other or even create their own asset and transact with that specifically, whether a system wanted to integrate into our platform and utilize their own payment mechanism through this platform, they could add that functionality onto their app.
What's your ask?
So I am looking for a partnership with someone who has partnerships within the industry. 250,000 would be ideal. We just started and released our mainnet in like a month ago. And so we just have an initial customer base of 9 free users and 5 paid users within this first month. Yes, it would be through other platform, but yeah, there's integrations to be able to allow for that. I would not plan on accepting ACH payments though.
That was awesome. Thank you so much to everyone that came up here and kind of put themselves out there. We have a couple things. So first of all, to the judges, any tech issues, I promise you those were me, those were not the company. I promise. Secondly, so what's going to happen now is we're going to go to office hours. But before that,